Well, I'm just having a wee itch. I'm sorry, but hello.
Tom's here. This one.
That's not making it. You could try and hijack it, but I edit these videos. Your jokes won't see the light of day.
Okay.
So, hello and welcome back. I'm laughing because I'm on the edge. It's me,
Oh no.
Stuart Sutherland, hosting another magnificent mystery beer review. And join me tonight. He's a beer reviewer, a dog walker, a live streamer. He's no stranger to a blue monkey, and he's our own little northern monk. Say hello to Tom the Crummy Beard.
Hello, that was a very good intro. I'm sure no one from the north will actually pick up on the fact I'm not technically in the north by their standards, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
You tried so hard. You're prepping for weeks on that intro. Good job, buddy. Oh.
And Tom.
Hey!
DW.
The other Tom in your life is here also.
Mhm.
Yes. I don't get a good intro. No.
He financially backs the show, so he has to be here.
I'll be honest, for a minute I thought you were going to introduce him as Tom from the Blue Man Group. I thought that's where we were going to go with it. But
that was pretty good, yeah.
Tom, join us tonight looking like a blue monkey, maybe.
Always.
Yeah. So, mystery beer time. I have sent these two Toms 2 tins of mystery beer. And it is now time to crack that tin open.
I'm excited.
Me too. I mean, you haven't done a particularly good job of this, Stu. I'm going to struggle to guess what this is, but I'm going to try my hardest.
He got a bigger can than me. What's this?
Is it Boddington's?
No, see, you've not got it prepared. You need to get some milk and 2 sugar and mix that together.
Oh, is that how this works?
Then that's a proper brew.
Ah, okay, I understand now.
It's a stubborn ring pull.
Ah.
Is this one? This is the one you sent out?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
It does smell.
I understand now. Cheers, man.
It smells like beer and it smells hoppy.
Oh, okay. Off to a good start.
Should probably pour mines as well. And I still have the label in mind, so I'll be pouring off camera.
Okay. Try not to take a peek.
What I did learn in my research for this was that I'm not going to guess the very specific ABV nor the postcode in which it was brewed.
It's
because I think that's leading yourself up for failure.
You got to have some serious balls to make an attempt on that. So it's up to you, bud. I'm not going to. Okay. Yeah, very hoppy.
Yep. It's lively. And I mean,
nice.
Carbonation seems pretty calm.
It's citrus, but it's kind of sweet orangey.
Yeah, I'm getting that too.
And you can smell the malt in it. I think this is a good beer. I'm just going to say it already. At this point, from the aroma, I think this is going to be a good beer.
Stu sent it to you. It's not going to be a good beer. But I'm going to drink it and pretend it's a good beer.
It's got some conditioning on there as well. It looks.
Yep. So, will we go in for a taste, lads?
Okay. You convinced me.
Cheers,
lads.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Whoa. Okay.
I don't want this to be a preconceived bad beer because that feels really well balanced.
I really like that. Definitely into maybe double IPA territory, I would think, with that kind of taste. Because that has got such a huge alcoholic back end on it.
Oh, so more like the volume over like a double IPA.
I think it's got the kind of body of an IPA as well, like the taste profile of an IPA for sure.
Yeah, body's really good. I mean, depends what it's meant to be, but it feels really good.
I have been working out recently, Tom. quite intense sessions in the gym. But the beer's quite nice as well. Looks good.
Now, this is my second time having this beer. I've had it once before.
Let me check Instagram.
It was really like, oh,
I'm on.
This is nice.
I don't think I've had this before.
Like I need to get this again. Like I was just sitting watching TV, and my 12-year-old nephew was staying over, and he was watching telly. It's almost like I took a sip and like, oh Christ, try this. Then I realised, wait a second, no, don't try this.
It is boozy.
Yep.
But I'm not totally convinced it's as strong as it tastes.
Okay.
I'd run a guess in the. I'll be very surprised if it's over 7. I think it's closer to 6.
Okay.
I think 7. Yeah. Didn't we say that we're not going to guess ABV?
Well, I said I wasn't going to get. I said I wasn't going to put a finite decimal point on it.
Okay.
Right.
I'm somewhere between 6 and 7. I'm leaning closer to 6. That's all.
I think between 6 and 7 is I think it's a very good guess. I'm leaning towards that approximation myself.
It's very Moorish.
I think so too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. So there's a bit of malt character in that would have immediately sent me to Scotland from one other beer. If I hadn't, last week had a local lager that had the same flavour on the back end, and I've never spotted it in anything else. So that's thrown me a bit. But this did at least get sent from Scotland, so it is potentially a clue.
Yes, and that's it. I think 9 times out of 10. Well, let's see. Maybe 4 times out of 4, since we've only done so many episodes, they always end up being from Scotland, and it's mainly just because I send them.
Because you're a lazy bastard. Just tell the people.
I walk to the end of the street into the first shop and give me
what you into the fridge with my
what's
eyes
in
closed.
the clearance. That'll do. But whilst we ponder this fine little drink, Tom, how's it going?
It's good.
Which one are you talking to?
Okay, right, Crummy. Crummy, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Don't care about. Okay.
It's been a minute. If people watching this aren't familiar, Tom the Crummy Beard has his own YouTube channel. It's almost one of the reasons how we kind of got into it ourselves. And he was also on the last season of our podcast as one of our guests for the Stones Best Bitter and Northern Monk Transient Double IPA.
Yeah.
Can I throw it out there and say I think this beer is better than both of those?
No.
Well, there we go. But yes, Tom won't believe there's anything better than Stones.
I do like the Beatles, but it's their later stuff that doesn't do it for me, really, where the Stones are just very, very consistent. I think this is probably as good as Transient, for sure. I think so.
Yeah, to be fair, quality-wise, they're probably very similar. I think I prefer this one, though. That's probably what I mean. I definitely prefer this one.
Go on, Tom. I don't want to hijack the catch-up that we are beginning here. Go for it. Sorry.
Since our last sort of interaction on the Lagerlog side of things, you've launched a new website.
I have.
Which focuses on beer, thankfully. So we're interested.
If it was anything else, fuck yeah.
Yeah, if it was anything else, I probably wouldn't have mentioned it. It's a very specific interest point in my YouTube channel, isn't it, really? Yeah, I launched a website called beeroffers.com, I hope. That's right. There is a hyphen in there.
Beer-offers.com.
Yeah, beer-offers.com. And the idea of it simply was to stop you having to go to 10 different plus brewery or bottle shop websites to find a particular thing that you were looking for at the time. Because it's something that I go through, especially when I'm ordering volume for a party or whatever, barbecue. I'll kind of go, right, I don't want to just go to the supermarket all the time, because often you go in, the offers are no good or the beer's no good or whatever. So I thought, let's go somewhere where it's really about finding not just bulk volume, but discounts of any point, or even just beers that I think are, I guess, punching above their price point. So it's just designed to help you save some time, really. You don't buy through the site or anything like that. You go off to each respective merchant and that sort of thing. It doesn't make any money. It's simply a helpful tool for people that like beer.
That's awesome.
And that's it.
That's really cool.
A good way to describe us, really, when it comes to promoting beers, like helpful tools.
I think that's very apt. Yeah.
There you go. I like that.
But no, it is great, because when I sort of first saw it, I did think, like, Christ, he's opened his own online beer shop. And it's like, I just thought maybe he had ended up accruing a lot of beers. And to the point where it was like, bugger it, I'm going to have to just try and show them online.
Yeah, it's
but
not
when
far from that.
it ends up taking you to the actual merchant to buy the beer from, that's cool. It's like you've become like this handy middleman who's not in it for a cut.
That's it. If it were to get infinitely popular, I might make enough to cover the hosting fee in small adverts, and that's it. It's literally just, it was just one of those things where, for those that aren't familiar with me, my day job is a web developer. So that kind of thing is just, I sit there doing that for other people all day, every day. And I kind of sat there one time and was like, I kind of just want to learn, not necessarily learn something new, just implement skills into something different and something I'm interested in. What can I use that, at least if no one else will use it, I will find useful? And that was it. So I thought, well, I may as well put it out there, see if anyone else finds any use from it. And some people do, which is nice to hear. So
that's amazing.
If you can help some people out, like, mission accomplished.
Absolutely. That's it. That is it.
But other than the website, as you could tell if you're watching this video, Tom's setup is a lot better than ours. So, like, this is the sort of quality. Crummy's setup, sorry. His setup is far superior to the bleak living rooms we have at the moment.
Say bleak living rooms. It's not that bad, is it? There's no mould in the corner, is there? It looks fairly warm, doesn't it?
I'm including myself.
You cheeky bugger.
So, but yeah, look, Tom has a nice professional setup. If you haven't already, please check out the Crummy Beard's YouTube channel, because the quality of your videos is top notch.
Oh, thank you very much. I will say it's not really an elaborate setup. It's just some very fortunately placed lights and a shelving rack, really. But
now you're just rubbing it in. Come on.
Anyone can. It can be achieved. It's just I don't know. As a hobby, I like messing around with, well, photography mainly, and a bit of video stuff, which is what led into the channel. So understanding lighting and all the effects it has helps. And I had a decent camera before because I like photography, so I didn't buy that for YouTube. That was just to use what you've got event. And to be fair, as you discovered when we joined this thing, it's not always straightforward, because it means you get weird audio lags and stuff like that. But yeah, I like it. It's good. And I have since rotated the desk now, and it's more of a leaning bar than it was last time we spoke. It feels a little bit less formal.
Yeah, you're in the pub now. You're leaning on the bar. It's almost like a step away from an Only Fools and Horses sketch.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall through it anytime. And this is from IKEA, so there's a high possibility of that.
High chance, yeah. Are you saying that I shouldn't light myself by the microwave light? You think something a bit more professional would be better? It's a combination of the microwave and last year's Christmas lights as well. And I think it's pretty good. It's working for me, but I'm open to suggestion, is what I'm saying.
I think this year we get you the Christmas lights and just wrap them around you.
That would work. That would be good.
I like that idea. I'm ready for that, Stu. Thank you for that.
Put it out there. If you're not wearing Christmas lights for our Christmas videos, I will be disappointed.
Okay, I don't want to disappoint you. You know, you're the one that signs the checks around here, so
I'm the guy that sends the beer.
To do that. I'm the guy that sends you money via PayPal. So can you just chill out. This isn't a
Yeah.
charity. This is a business transaction.
We will continue this conversation off air. So, as you can tell, this beer's loosening us up slightly. It's getting slightly domestic. Are you picking it up?
A little bit.
Just tiny bit. Tiny bit. I think I'm going to throw my hat in the ring. This is from 71 Brewing.
Oh, look at you go. You're trying to narrow it down to a brewery.
So I was also thinking about this a bit, and the only thing that's stopping me going to quite a few is the fact it's in a 330.
Right.
Going through all the Scottish breweries I know of that would make this style,
Tall boys mostly.
most of them are 440s. So it limits us down a bit. I know Black Isle do 330s in their core range, but as far as I'm aware, this doesn't taste like any of their core range. It's got a bit of the body of that Scotch ale, but it's too hoppy, so it's not that, and it's not dark.
Yeah. Because I was going to say an overtone, but I think that overtone, as you were saying, Tom, is the big boys, yeah.
And above, yeah.
So West Brewery from Glasgow, possibly just because of that malt quality, they brew everything to the German purity law there. So that might be, even though they're in Glasgow. That's just their thing.
What was it? German mind, Scottish head, or the other way around? Glaswegian head.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's troublesome to say out loud because of what do you mean? German head. That's what it is.
Exactly
that's
what I was about to ask.
Yeah. Yes. Do you feel we're at a stage where we want to reveal the beer, what it is, so you can enjoy it with the context of knowing what it is?
Do we need to nail down the style at least?
You could throw it out there if you've.
So, I agree. It's hoppy enough and it's got the body for a double IPA, but it's got a real caramel lick in there somewhere as well, which is sending me more. And with the ABV, if it is from Scotland, is a bit Scotch ale-like, as I said. Yeah. The other one, but the hops maybe throwing it off. So then it's difficult. And I'm racking my head for.
And
Scottish
I've not doubled, like, obviously this is our fourth video, so I've not done the same style as previous ones. So we've had a mild lager and a fruit ale. So it's none of those styles. What do you think, Tom?
I think that I'm still going to stick with, I think it's a double IPA. I think it's from someone like 71 Brewing. I think it's Scottish craft, at least. I'm not really getting a lot of maltiness from it.
Okay.
So for me, I think, because I think maybe with the things Tom was saying, it could be some kind of Scotch ale IPA hybrid, but I don't know whether that exists, so I'm not going to suggest that.
I'm not familiar with any, but also just now it's warmed up a bit. That very boozy bit about it is almost coming across as like some cask conditioning. Like bourbon or rum cask conditioning. It's got
okay, that's interesting.
It's got some vanilla and raisin and like almost Christmassy.
Yeah.
In there.
Okay.
And I said at the start, it got that kind of sweet orange vibe as well. That would all make sense together, wouldn't it?
That is true. I'm thinking Stu's been a crafty bastard and sent us the exact same beer we reviewed last time Tom was here, and it is in fact Northern Monk's Transient DDH IPA. Okay.
No, that was far.
No,
that was fruity.
Okay, thanks.
That was far more tropical.
Thanks for hearing me out, guys.
That's all right. It's all right. I've had that beer on more than one occasion, and at both times it's very green hops. That beer.
As you can tell, I've sunk this. This is almost feels like medicinal, where it's like, oh, this is good beer to drink when like
that doesn't
I'm ill.
sound good. That doesn't sound
Like-
good, Stu, to be honest. That's the early signs of alcoholism.
This is okay. What we can say is it's a really difficult style to nail down, so we want to know what it is at this point. I think.
Let's do it.
Okay,
Let's
all
do
right.
it. Come on.
We're ready.
Ready for
Brace
the reveal.
yourselves. I'm kidding. It's not a milk.
It's not that.
It's not a milkshake. Don't worry. Tom had his hopes up because I was 71 brewing there. But no.
I knew.
I saw the logo.
I thought I'd been lied to from it there because I had that the weekend before last. I was like, it's not that.
It is, in fact, Loch from the Orkney Brewery 8% strong ale.
8.
8%.
Interesting.
Yep.
That's
Strong
hiding it.
ale.
Yep, the Orkney Brewery Loch, or as I said on our unboxing video, Looch, 8% strong ale. It's one of these ones where I guess, well, it's 8%, so we'll call it a strong ale.
Yeah, I mean, it's IPA to me, but maybe you could get away with some of those Scotch notes, Scotch ale notes.
On the
by
back,
calling it a strong ale.
they describe
Scottish strong ale.
as Orkney Loch. Fuck's sake, Orkney Loch is a golden ale with fruit and spice aromas, with a gentle maltiness and then fruity flavors to finish.
Okay.
So it is the fine chaps at the Orkney Brewery. And
Nice.
yes, it is another one of the festival beers. This was part of last year's lineup. And it was the one that I had, and it's like very Moorish, like really easy drinking and a nice boozy hit off of it. And
Hold on, that's a discount supermarket special then.
yes.
That's an incredible buy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now, this is like
I'd say so too.
probably like £1.70.
wow.
Jeez,
So
that's impressive.
actually, maybe at most maybe £1.99 with that being 8%, since it kind of like most of these ones never usually go past 7, and occasionally they're just these little special fellas pop up.
Bag of shite. That's literally 4 now. I think that you got over on me.
It's purely just because I'm organising them and sending them to you. If you send me like a blank tin one day and it's definitely not like shite in it,
It's definitely gonna be shite. Yeah. Don't trust me, please. And not again.
as usual. It's another one.
Um,
You could peel the label off the tin and it's like it qualifies for a mystery beer review.
Well, at least Scottish craft. I was a quarter of the way there, so I think I'm getting better. But yeah, I'm really impressed. This beer, very, very, very nice beer.
It is a very nice beer. So yeah, as soon as I saw that they were bringing that back, I was like, I'm buying 3 tins of that because it's a beer worth sharing with friends. So
I'll drink to that, man. I will drink to that.
up next,
Absolutely.
No, no, keep it to yourself.
I'm going to ask you about that strawberry bonbon beer in a minute, but I just want to say thank you for sending me that, because that's one of my. I mean, I know it was difficult to pin down the style, but that Scottish high ABV, a bit of a mixed bag thing. It's one of my favorite styles. It's a bit Scotch ale-y, but it's a bit fresher. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's it. And with it being 8%, I'm glad it's 3:30. Like, if it's more, like it's going to be a little bit harder to walk upstairs after this.
Yeah, we should have saved our ABV guesses until after we'd finished it, and to see how we could walk. That would have been a better guess.
A good test.
Yeah. And that was it when you started guessing, saying, "Oh, this can't be any higher than a 7." I'm like, try and not give it away. Like hold in the
Going
shitty
for the
grid.
Oscar again.
So
I'll come up with the excuses and say I think it was just a touch colder than it should have been when I started, and it was hiding it a bit. It is.
That.
see,
Stu, that's your fault. It arrived cold when you sent it to me. You should have put that next to the fire for a couple of hours, man. Then whizzed it down. I'm going to blame it on you. Nothing to do with Tom at all.
I'm sorry, I completely ignored what you were saying there. I just
Okay,
thought, man,
no,
imagine
that's fine. That's
pouring
fine.
this over like
Most
some
people
Christmas
do.
pudding.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
Mm.
oh, this needs a kick.
Do you know what?
Dad's struggling with the festivities.
There's no
Let's
way
just
that's
pour
going
a
to be
beer
as...
into the pudding.
There's no way that's going to be as good as Broadside's Christmas pudding, but I think you're halfway there.
It'd be a great post-Christmas dinner beer though. Small volume, big booze. You'd be asleep in 20 minutes.
Oh,
Aye.
That'd work really well. And normally people go mad and spend, silly money on very get special Christmas beers, which is good. But if you don't want to spend that money, this is a great shout.
Yeah, that's it. You don't need a big bottle dipped in wax to get that festive feeling.
True.
Was it that hairy, was it?
Let's call it a night, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. If you enjoy these videos, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a cheeky comment. And if you haven't already, search the Crummy Beers and go to, I'm looking up the website, beer-offers.com and get yourself a cheeky deal.
Please do.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers, gents. Thanks
Pleasure as always, Stu. Cheers, Tom.